I know that right now there is a lot of anger and rage within the Minecraft community as a result of even more 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update features actually being removed from the game rather than added or updated. That is why in this video I'm going to be talking about how more 1.17 features have been delayed. I'm going to be talking about when we could possibly be expecting to see these features, possibly even into 2022, why they've been delayed and what Mojang have got planned. But if you do want to enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're around here for daily Minecraft videos. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So just in case you did not see this, I've got the changelog here, but in the snapshot 21W19A we actually got on Wednesday the 12th, we actually got the news, and the very sad news in fact, that a lot more features have been delayed. I'll read out the top of the changelog here for you all. It says the maximum length of item names in the Anvil UI menu has been increased from 35 to 50, made geodes significantly rarer. Unfinished items, skulk sensor, bundles and candles have been removed from the creative inventory, and recipes for the unfinished items have also been removed. So basically what Mojang have done here is they've removed obviously the skulk sensor, the bundles and the candles, meaning that they're basically not in the game now. They can be got through other methods, but that basically Mojang do not want them in the game right now. Something pretty interesting though is Mojang call them unfinished features, and that kind of goes against what one of the developers has been saying today, which I will read out in a moment. But basically the point Mojang are trying to get across is that they're not ready and they should not have been in the game, so they basically took them out so that they can work on them, which is definitely pretty interesting and a bit of a weird take, because I would argue that these are some of the most finished features in the game. They're some of the best features, and to see them removed like that is definitely very strange. I've just saw a lot of people finally, like, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. Literally the community is absolutely furious with all of this. There's obviously a lot of people that do not mind, like me. I really do not mind as long as Mojang make the update actually good and do not rush it out. You might have heard the phrase, a rushed game is always going to be bad, whereas a delayed game will eventually be good. I always see the update in that same regard, so I think if it's rushed out it will be bad and probably Mojang will have to come back to it later on, whereas if Mojang take their time it will eventually be good. I just want to speculate a little bit about this. So skull sensors, bundles and candles were all delayed and taken out obviously, and what do all of these have in common? Well, 2 out of the 3 items are actually to do with the deep dark. So I believe this could have something to do with Mojang wanting to rework the deep dark, maybe rework the deep dark. Maybe they've had a change of mind and they're just changing things up and switching it up, and they've got some new ideas, maybe something to do with that. But I do not know why they can remove candles and say it's an unfinished item. That really does not make sense to me. And skulk sensors, they're one of the first items we actually got. A lot of people like Mumbo Jumbo have been testing them out, a lot of influencers and YouTubers, and most people would say that it's actually a really good feature, so the fact it's been removed is mind-blowing. King B Dogs did actually tweet out 5 hours ago as of when I'm recording this, I was saying something I've been thinking about for a while is it would actually be a really great thing for Minecraft if snapshots could include more experimental things that we don't know if they will actually make it into the game. I could not agree with that more. One thing I love about these kind of experiences is players get to test out what works, what doesn't, what they like, what they don't like. If Mojang actually did this kind of more free approach and more creative approach, I strongly believe that's where some of the best features could come from. I just think it's a really old-fashioned model and a really old-fashioned mindset to just be like, this is our plan, we've got to stick to it, we can only do this. Especially with all of these creative developers from all over the world coming them to work at Mojang. I just think it's a bit silly for them to be restricted like this. Of course, I know that they have their own creativity and they can kind of go outside of the box, but for most of it, they're just so limited to what they can do, and I really agree with King B Dog. So I think it would be amazing for the game if the developers could just add some experimental features, see if players like it. If they do, that's great, we got some features we would have never got. If they don't like it, that's fine, they can just take it out. I think that's a really modern idea, and a really very good idea, because this would not only make the community happy and get us to test out a lot more features, but it would also give the developers the freedom to express their creativity and a bunch of other things like that. But I just think that would be really cool. I can see why Mojang don't do it, of course, but I just really would love to live in a world where Mojang are a bit more free and the developers are allowed to be a bit more wild. Do not forget, everyone, this is coming from King B Dogs, the creator of the Aether mod, Minecraft's most iconic mod, one of the most popular and recognisable mods for Minecraft. People have been playing this and experiencing this and talking about this all the way since I can remember. Ever since I was young, I can remember looking at videos of the Aether mod, and if the developer of that amazing mod, which is very successful, is coming out and saying this, I really think Mojang need to take note, especially with what's going on with Hytale. That game, especially with the year this has been for Minecraft and how the updates have been going and all the delays, I think that could really cause some damage. But yeah, I've gone off on a bit of a rant here, but you get what I'm trying to talk about. We've got the developers talking out about how they want to be able to express their creativity and they want to be able to test out some more experimental features and have a bit more fun with it, whereas Mojang are actually taking out features right now from the game so that they can be worked on. Maybe that's why they've done this, we do not know. Maybe they've took out these features so the developers can have a bit more time with them, play around with them, make them as good as possible. That's what I like to believe, but at the moment it's just so confusing for most of us. I agree with actually a lot of comments I've been saying where people are just like making the argument, just please Mojang, just delay the update. At this point there is no point in 1.17 in my opinion. Of course, back in the day when Mojang was under Notch's control and stuff like that, obviously the updates were a lot smaller in scale, but with the recent Mojang, especially the Mojang that brought us the Nether update, the biggest, greatest Minecraft update of all times, it's insane to see this, and it's just completely heartbreaking, to be honest. I was so hyped for this update. But yeah, if you're excited for the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update, be sure you drop the video a like and let me know what you think about all this down below in the comments. Are you really excited for 1.17, or is your hype actually being destroyed by Mojang and you really do not care about this update? But everyone, be sure you subscribe here to the channel for daily Minecraft videos. I'll keep you up to date with all of the latest and greatest Minecraft news, everyone, but that's it for this one. Thanks for watching and goodbye.